say, I'm disgusted with myself and how I got my team ready to play, and I'm disgusted with how our guys got themselves ready to play. That was just a very, very poor, lackadaisical effort for at least 30 minutes. Disrespected the game, disrespected the opponent, disrespected the coaching staff, and that's going to change. When things are good, we've been pretty good. When things are tough, we have not been very good. Not going to stand for it. We got to change some things. I've not been happy with how we've played us, other than the Evansville game in the last 2-3 weeks, and sprinkled in a decent practice here and there, and not. But we're not a together team. Talked about going in the game, toughness, competitiveness, and together, and I thought we were 0 for 3 tonight.
Greg, obviously the defense wasn't anywhere near what you needed to be throughout the game, but anything Loyola was doing to create some of that in the first half?
Yeah, I mean, they're good, and we let them get comfortable. I mean, they shot 72% in the first half, and I can't remember ever one of our teams giving up something like that. Porter had them ready to go. I knew they were going to come out playing their tail off. It's a must-win for them and what they're doing, and they had a lot of good contributions. We gave up way too many easy baskets. We weren't tough to play against. We weren't tied in. We weren't locked in, and I thought you can be selfish on defense too, just worrying about your man and not being a good helper and not following the game plan. Guys try to do things their own way. We're not very good, and we're guilty of that.
You did shoot close to 70% in the second half, but did you feel like this team was responding offensively today, but they weren't able to muster a response in the defensive end? Is that one of the things that's disappointing?
We didn't fight them until, you're down 10 with 7, 8 or whatever to go. And then I thought we competed like crazy down the end of the game and in the overtimes, but that's too late. If one of those shots would have went in, it would have been a crime for Loyola, because they completely deserved to win that game. The way we played, the way we started it, and the way we played throughout the game, and that's not these guys. And as a head coach, you look at a lot of different things, but our competitiveness tonight was really disappointing.
What changes do you anticipate making at this stage of the game?
Oh, I don't know. Just we're going to really practice hard, and then we really have to, because we got to get a lot better. We've got to be able to fight through some things, and I don't think we've probably made our guys do that enough in practice. You're in the dog days of the season, and you try to save them a little bit, not go long enough or go at each other hard enough, but that's really what we're going to have to do, because the competitive, other than the Evansville game, our competitive nature hasn't been near where it needs to be, and thus you see the results. Even though we won against Missouri State, wasn't happy at all with how we played. I haven't given enough credit to Loyola, because they had very good players. Obviously, they kicked our tail in the tournament last year, and this is kind of the same team. But they were ready to go. They were ready to compete. The team that wanted it most today won.
The shot that Milton Doyle hit to put them up 4 at the end of the double overtime. Yeah, I mean, it looked like it was well defended. In fact, his shot before that looked like it was pretty well defended.
Yeah, I think we had, they had 2 offensive rebounds when I think we could have closed the game, and we get the rebound and got called for travel there, and Christian went up, made a great effort and get it. And then we had some good looks right there at the end of regulation, overtime, that, again, if one of those goes in, it's probably a crime to Loyola, because they deserve to win it. But we had our chances, but you make your own breaks. We lost that game in our preparation and throughout the first 30 minutes.